Alright. Yo, what's good? Hey, yeah, so I should be live, dude. Let's fucking go. Dude, I'm milking the fuck out of this shit. So, bro, this is pretty cool,
You're just a
right?
guy who's in town for the night, and it sounds like you're looking to party.
Yeah, pulled up in a bar outside, and there's this guy that's introduced to me as Barack Obama. I had given
Dude, you
Barack
could tell,
$250 to
fucking
pay.
hell, dude. Twitter is fucking pain. Dude, you could tell Tucker's having so much fun with this shit. Like, this is, dude. I can't wait to see this whole interview. I'll milk the fuck out of it.
I start putting a line on a CD tray to snort, and next thing I know, he's got a little pipe and he's smoking. So I just started rubbing my hand along his thigh to see where it was going, and it went the direction I had intended it to go.
Even though you had sex with him twice, you did cocaine with him, watched him smoke crack
I love
twice.
just seeing Tucker, like, interview someone on fucking this. It's like...
You had no idea who he was.
I had no idea who he was.
Let me just ask the obvious question. What was Obama like on crack? Is it your sense that that's
Yeah, so I heard apparently this polygraph test on this is like fucking polygraph test. That shit doesn't mean anything. Polygraphs apparently literally work on fucking objects. Yeah, and proven liars have passed polygraphs. Proven truth tellers have failed polygraphs. So it's like, yeah, apparently it's not very accurate, but like, dude, this is fucking amazing. I love this shit.
Obama is just transactional, or that he's bisexual, or like what is this?
It definitely wasn't Barack's first
But
time.
dude, so yeah, you had no idea who he was. Apparently this happened in like 1990 something. So yeah, I'm guessing Obama wasn't even president back then yet, but yeah, I don't know. This guy seems a crackhead, so he wasn't that wealthy, right? How the fuck did he meet Obama? Did Obama and this crackhead go to the same fucking strip clubs or wherever the fuck they met party?
I would almost be willing to bet you it wasn't as long.
The guy's running for president, and credible information comes out that he's
Credible information, dude. Come on.
smoking crack and having sex with dudes. That seems like a story.
Well, it would be.
Oh hell yeah, dude. I definitely caught on to that, dude. I milked this into like 3 different videos. How the fuck? Well, I found a way, dude, and it paid off. My shit posts are doing well. I'm guessing it's gonna lead to my channel fucking dying because people are gonna watch and like I'm getting subs. They probably aren't gonna like look at my videos though because I'm shit posting. But hey, I'm making my bag.
The
Bro.
story
I'm
of the
get
media
more.
really cared
Yeah, I need to shut the fuck up. I keep forgetting
about
that.
telling people the truth.
Dude, if the media cared about telling people the truth, they would tell you that Obama's gay. I fucking love Tucker Carlson. Like, I love this type of shit. This is... Oh my god. Let's fucking go. 3 hours ago? Okay. Let's... Dude, I probably just didn't refresh this. Okay, Obama smokes crack. This is our dream come true.
2004, Barack Obama gave the keynote.
Wait.
In retrospect, it's pretty amazing that Barack Obama got
I'm
as
so
far
fucking
as he
high.
did. In 2004, the summer of 2004, Barack Obama gave the keynote address at the Democratic Convention in Boston. And
But
when
did you
he
know that he's a fucking gay crackhead?
walked to the podium, probably only a small percentage of people...
Yeah, and he said this fucking line that somehow Vivek seems to think it was good. He was like, bro, like he should have said, I'm a crackhead. I'm a poor little crackhead. I'm a poor little skinny crackhead who believes that America has a place for him too. Like, yeah, we're all fucking racist, dude. We get it. Shut the fuck up. Like, apparently Vivek didn't think he should shut the fuck up. He thought, yeah, bro, America's systemically racist. Yeah, let's steal that fucking line. I could see why that didn't help him a lot in the polls,
room knew
but...
how to pronounce his name. He was totally unheard of. No one knew Barack Obama.
Yeah, that's because people are fucking
At the
racist.
time,
XDX, okay.
He was a state senator in
not funny.
Illinois. 4 years later, he once again spoke to the Democratic convention, but this time as the nominee. Meteoric doesn't begin to describe it. How did this happen?
Meteoric doesn't begin to describe it because what the fuck is that? 4 syllables. I'm not even gonna bother looking that up, dude. Fuck that.
Known, though rarely talked about. A small group of Democratic donors, mostly in Chicago, decided that Barack Obama was their guy. He was the vessel for their ambition.
The ambition of fucking diverse. No, I heard he did a bunch of good shit. He committed war crimes too, though. But who the fuck doesn't, to be honest?
They paid for his campaign. They paved the way for his rise.
I mean, to be fair, Trump's dead. Why the fuck am I bringing up Trump? He's talking about Obama. I need to get off the weed, dude.
2 years pointlessly in the United States
I'm
Senate.
Getting into the talking point bullshit. I've been in politics for too long. Now I'm just spewing fucking dumbass talking points, and since I'm high, I'm just forgetting what fucking I don't need to be, dude. I just need to be listening.
Preparing to run for president in 2008, and of course, in the end, he won. But the question was, who?
I wasn't even into politics at the time, so I really hope he goes into detail on everything because I have no idea about anything. If yes, and that shithole. Do you know anything? Obama's discrimination that he. I should be the next president to be more fucking challenged, I guess, okay?
This man. Where did he come from? What did he spend his life doing before he became president of the United States? Well, the news media, whose job it is...
Before he became president, he was gay, bro. He only became straight. And wait, when did he get it? Yeah, 2000 fucking something, dude. Before then, he was gay.
08 campaign trying to keep you from knowing
and a fucking crackhead.
The answers. By election day, most Americans knew only one thing about Barack Obama.
Dude, I need some more weed for this. Well, no. I'm trying to, be less retarded. That's an endeavor for now.
He was handsome and
so that I can react to these videos and make you want to kill yourself less.
Hope and change. But they knew nothing about him.
Dude, who the fuck doesn't say hope and change is the #1 campaign product? I will bring fucking all that shit. Dude, everyone says
what he believed. And legitimate questions about those facts were turned away, as they often are, with the claim, "That's a conspiracy theory. You're crazy. Shut up." One of the most interesting moments in the 2008 campaign occurred when a man, like Obama himself, came from out of nowhere to recount his experiences with Barack Obama, the man. His name was Larry Sinclair, and he told an amazing story. He said that in 1999...
Yeah, it was amazing as fuck. I love that snippet, dude. It's hella great.
Encountered Barack Obama in Illinois, had sex with Barack Obama, and then used cocaine with him.
Let's fuck.
Sinclair went on.
Dude, I thought it was. Yeah, he used
to make these claims publicly at the National Press Club in Washington.
It's honestly, that's not of anybody's business, though. If you want to do that shit, it's dude, it's sort of Stormy Dane. Bro, I have a fucking list now because I'm high. What the fuck? Yeah, Stormy Daniels or whatever. She's a fucking bitch. We can all agree on that. Yeah, I think if this is true, this guy's a bitch as well for fucking getting in people's privacy, dude. If this guy wants to do some crack and shit, what's the big deal, dude? He can't ever become a... dude, you're just trying to tear him down because he's more successful than you now. And now you're still just a crackhead and he's become so much. It's that would honestly make this guy look like the faggot in this situation.
Affidavit and to take a lie detector test. But he was dismissed.
Oh, he brought that up.
In fact, he was attacked. Obama shills like Ben Smith of Politico batted the claims out without refuting them.
Right, so he brought up, the guy took a lie detector test, so,
And the rest of the media followed suit.
But he failed that lie detector test, I heard.
But the claims weren't absurd. We're not claiming they're true, but they were certainly credible. This was a first-hand account of Barack Obama's behavior by someone who was willing to sign a sworn affidavit to that effect. So the question is, whatever happened to Larry Sinclair? What's his life been like since? That's an interesting story. It turns out Larry Sinclair is still alive. He lives in Mexico. But today, he's in our studio. and we're happy to have him. Larry Sinclair.
He lives
thank you so
in
much.
Mexico.
Thank you for inviting
How
me.
the fuck did he?
Where
How
did
the
you meet?
fuck did this crackhead get to Mexico? Oh, he went to Mexico so he could just go right to the source of the fucking crack. No shit,
Barack
dude.
Obama.
I'm a dumbass.
It was by accident. I was in the Chicago area in '99 for Lee Duke's graduation from the Naval Academy.
Who's Lee Duke?
He's
How the fuck is this guy still alive after doing all that fucking crack?
basically my godson.
Okay.
I had hired a limousine service.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Did you live in Chicago then?
No, I was actually living in Colorado. I had flown in the night before.
Okay.
So,
Dude, this guy can afford crack and the fucking. Okay, I'm gonna try to shut the
had
fuck
hired a
up.
limousine service, had made it
Damn,
drive-
bro. Yeah, so this guy is in the same sector as like Obama and shit.
We're aware that if Lee
And he's open about it, dude. Yeah, people like that tend to be like, bro, I'm an average guy. I had it hard growing up, bro. I love how they all said that at the Republican primary, bro. I grew up in a small town. Nobody gives a shit, dude. Everybody grew up in a fucking small town. But, like, most people. Like, the fuck are you talking about? Oh, but I have a small dick. It's like, good for fucking you, dude. Because I imagine bringing that up in a Republican primary. Imagine bringing that up while reacting to this shit. Like, what the fuck was I even talking
couldn't
about?
leave the base
I don't know.
because once they graduate, some of them actually get their assignments.
Yeah, this guy sort of speaks slow. Like, I know I'm not one to talk. Like, I speak like a retard. Like, I'm not sure if I have a speech impediment, or it's like, I'm just like, still have my French accent after over 10 years because I'm a retard or some shit. But, yeah, this guy speaks really slow. This is boring.
And they're
Despite his tongue, this is boring.
shipping out, and they can't leave the base. That I was still.
Dude, nobody cares about your fucking life in Mexico with the fucking... Dude, talk about Obama smoking crack. And tell us he raped
Didn't
you,
going out.
please.
And had asked the driver if he knew anybody that was available that might want to show
Dude,
me.
we don't care.
know,
Get
Chicago.
to Obama smoking
And
fucking
he said he did.
juice.
So
Well, who was the driver?
his name was Jameer.
How the fuck do you know
Tiny.
that?
It was with 5-star limo.
And after like 20 so
Um,
years?
So you're just a guy who's in town for the night, and it sounds like you're looking to party, actually. Yeah.
That's
what you're.
Let's
yeah.
fucking go.
yeah. Well, I was in town for a
Okay,
few
dude,
nights. but
Goblin
yeah.
does this so much better. Apparently, this guy trained for this. Like, come on, bro. You're on Tucker Carlson. This is
I was definitely looking.
like, bro. I was driving, and like Tucker's just like, yeah, let me ask him something on this, cause this, bro. Okay, get the he fucked me up and down. He fucked me with a toothbrush. Okay, say that shit.
Party.
Come on.
And
Did you make that clear to the
Like,
driver?
apparently he's just making all this shit up, so why doesn't he just go full in with it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, there was no misunderstanding.
Like, dude, I would say, like, fuck me, honey. I would say he gave me an STD, and that I have an STD, or that I'm gotta... I would say some dumb shit, dude. I mean, why not? No, I mean, fuck, If I ever got platformed by Tucker Carlson, I would definitely take the interview seriously. But if I got interviewed by Tucker Carlson about how Obama fucked me in the ass hard, I'd probably like go for it, dude. To be honest,
How direct were you about that?
Extremely.
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 Okay.
about what? I fucking
there was
don't
no
care,
doubt what
to be
I was
honest.
looking for.
Okay.
And he
Dude,
picked
you
me
were
up
looking
at
to
my
get
hotel
fucked in the ass, and you gotta get to that part. Fuck, dude.
and drove
This
into
dude.
Chicago, pulled up in a bar outside, and there's this guy.
Okay, dude, this guy just has dementia. You can't help it. I'm gonna try to stop making fun of him. Cause
That's
I mean,
interviewed.
there's not gonna be much other commentary to go. Hold on, fucking 4 minutes to get to this. It's like, I thought I went on to. It's like this guy's not even going on a tangent. He's just not even started with the topic yet. He's like, yeah, so we're getting to the action, and we're getting closer to it, and we're getting like, I'm taking my car, or like somebody, yeah, this guy was driving me, and we're getting,
Introduced to me as Barack Obama.
but
It was literally that casual. That
Had you ever heard of him?
no.
Did the driver know him?
Yep. The driver definitely knew him because the driver said that he was a friend.
Interesting. How would
No,
the
that
driver
is
be
not
friends
interesting.
with Barack Obama?
I only found out later.
Dude, the driver was his fucking prostitute and crack dealer. He sold them meth.
Dealing with a reporter from Bloomberg News that apparently the
Dude,
limousine.
I'm high as fuck. I'm not fucking high now for this shit. Fuck it, dude. Bro, I should have streamed a few hours ago. I would have been fucking sober and good to go for this shit. Now I'm just fucking tired and all. No, that was pretty gay of me, I guess. Whatever. Let's wait, in stream chat. I forgot this. Like I started streaming, despite the fact that I'm sorta fucking half awake because I thought, dude, this could get some views. No, you fucking serious? Well, what is this shit? Well, that's bro. Why am I not getting more? Well, probably because I fucking this shit. Why do I have this shit? Yeah, get that out of here. Oh, dude, I had this the entire time. My heart is fucking sinking. My heart is fucking sinking, dude. Why? Why did I do this shit to myself? I regret this. Ah, man.
Company had been doing business with Tony Resco.
Oh.
That at the time was somehow affiliated
Was
with
in
Barack
Obama's
Obama.
orbit.
Yeah.
Yes. Interesting. So he knew Barack Obama, and in his view, Barack Obama liked the same kind of partying you were looking for.
Yeah.
Okay. So sex and drugs, in other words.
The sex part I wasn't so sure about until, of course.
Bro, I can't fucking get over the fact that I had this thing on the whole stream, bro. What is? How bad was this? Oh fuck. Mexico with the fucking dude. Talk about no, this is unwatchable. This is straight up fucking unwatchable. I forgot this. Like I started streaming, despite what the fuck am I reacting to this for, dude?
You make your move.
I don't need more weed.
It became obvious very quick.
No, I do.
The coke part, I thought was
go.
interesting because of the way that I had brought it up.
So I'm stepping on your story. So you pull up.
It's like this guy isn't exactly going on a tangent, but he's saying a bunch of nothing. Like, oh, the coke part was interesting because no, it's the only thing that's interesting is he took coke. That's fucking interesting. Get to that.
So you pull up to
like who fucking drove you the way that it was brought up? You doing cocaine with Obama? I guess if he's like, hey man, you know what? We both from a small town. We're both oppressed in America. How about we talk about it over some crack, bro? It's like, yeah, I still don't give a shit, to be honest.
The driver is basically
if he just randomly takes a needle and just sticks it up your ass, yeah, I still don't give a shit, to be honest. It's like it's not even true. So, I mean, to be fair, I don't see a way he could make this interesting. Just get the I smoked crack with him and fucked him up the asshole. And
Barack Obama. You ever heard of Barack Obama?
Never. Okay. Never. We're having drinks. I mentioned the fact that I could use something to wake up. I was extremely exhausted.
So you went into the bar?
Yes, sir.
What kind of bar was it?
I'm trying to remember. I've been trying to remember the name. I know that the glasses had 3 X's on them because I remember taking one home for a friend of mine.
But I mean, generally characterize it. Was it
working
class bar, gay bar, strip bar?
It was upscale, quiet.
Oh, they had XXX on it. Like fucking porn shit on the glasses. Why? Is that a marketing strategy to fucking anybody? Who are you marketing to? Like, you could fuck in our bar. Unless it's literally like, hey, we got multiple bathrooms. You can all go and fuck in the bathrooms. It's like, what the fuck?
It wasn't really that
You can all go smoke some crack and fuck in the bathroom.
Really didn't have a lot of energy to it. It was
Yeah.
more relaxed, more like a lounge as opposed to somewhere where people would go and get loud and crazy,
Yeah.
which made it easier to talk. But like I said, when I brought up the fact that I could use something to wake up, he immediately
Yeah, dude,
knew
you could use some to wake up right now. Like, dude, you want to know how he could and should make this interesting? Take the dude, instead of saying like the next party is gonna be like, oh well, you know what else is interesting? The way that we fucking smoke, like the fucking bro. I had never smoked crack the way he smokes it. It's like, is that a black person thing? Bro, he smoked his crack. Dude, show him how. Show it, bro. We smoked the crack like this, and then start speaking about shit because you're on crack and you're like less retarded now. Like, that's a win-win. Double win. Take some fucking crack, dude. Please. You fucking need it, dumbass.
what I was referring to, had made it clear that I was looking for coke, and I really
Dude,
was.
I'm getting frustrated that this fucking story is so boring. Dude, you had this opportunity. And this is what you're making of it, dude? Just a babble about nothing? This is the most interesting story you could have
and had
made.
made the suggestion that he
And
knew
you
where we could
fucking came up with it. Like, you could have made it better. Like, he's just trying to be like... I guess people will think he's honest if he's bringing up, oh, well, this specific detail that I remembered. Nobody's here to, like, be, oh, well, he sounds real. Nobody gives a shit if you sound real. They just want to be entertained, dude. This is for the lols. If you think this is for anything other than the lols, if you think anybody's gonna watch this for... oh, well, here we have proof. This is what we need to end the corruption in the government. We need to know about fucking this shit. Nobody's fucking gonna watch that to try and, I don't know, be more aware of their surroundings and, fucking... Dude, no. No.
We left to go get it.
Interesting. Did he say what he did for a living?
Nope. I had no idea that he was a
Let's
representative
fucking
in
go.
the Illinois House. I had no idea he was.
Like, he never actually earned... Like, I love how Tucker's always brought that up. Like, bro, Barack Obama has never actually worked for a living, motherfucker.
In politics. I just knew that he was supposedly married and at the time was going through some issues with the marriage.
He said that?
That was made clear. Yeah.
Did he say whether he was married to a guy or a girl? Did he? Because I don't know, dude.
Did he say what kind of issues?
No.
Do you remember? No.
Did he say what kind of marriage?
So you said, I'm looking for somebody
Dude,
to wake up. He knows
I'm
you're
too high.
referring to cocaine.
I should chill, bro.
I know where to get it. What happens next?
We get back in the limo. The driver takes us wherever it is that Barack had instructed him to take us. I had given Barack $250 to pay for coke. He gets out, comes back. I start putting a line on a CD tray to snort.
And you're in the
limo.
Yeah, Tucker cut all that out. That's like he actually took like the interesting parts of the interview to put into that snippet. Like, that's... I hope that isn't gonna be like the only interesting parts that there is to this story are gonna be in that snippet, and like the rest is just him babbling about, oh well, it was super interesting, like the way that like the topic was brought up. Like, I forgot how the topic was even brought up because I don't, like, what the fuck, no, dude.
limo.
Yep.
Driving or
I'm
parked?
not gonna
No,
repeat
the
myself.
driver's
I
not.
mean, I probably
Yep.
am, but
I
yeah,
start
whatever.
to put a line on a CD tray, and I just happen to notice that he pulls something else out of his pocket. And next thing I know, he's got a little pipe and he's smoking. So I don't have an issue with it. I mean, some people smoke, some people snort.
Smoking the cocaine.
Yes. So as I'm doing a line, I just start. This is the part where you kind of make your move to see where things are going. So I just started rubbing my hand along his thigh to see where it was going, and it went the direction I had intended it to go.
Thanks, Steve.
So the night became somewhat active sexually and drug-wise in the limo.
So you hit on him. Did he seem shocked by that?
Not at all.
Yeah. I mean, if you're smoking crack with a stranger in the back of a limo.
Yeah, I mean, Obama just does that shit, right? Like, yeah, that seems credible as fuck. Obama just found some random stranger. It's like, Tucker's asking him, dude, like, that's just, like, you casual with that, bro? You were just smoking crack with a random stranger? Like, yeah, Barack Obama does this shit, dude. I don't know, bro. That seems sort of sus.
Like, you got to imagine things might go crazy places.
Well, not only imagine it, I look at it this way. I've done a lot of crazy things in my lifetime. I'm a pretty good judge of character, and I
Yeah,
pretty
you
much
fucking
know
are right now, I guess.
whether or not I can move in a certain direction with an individual. I didn't feel that I was going in the wrong direction. I just wasn't so sure how much I could trust the individual at first. And that was probably one of my bigger concerns. But the fact that I was already becoming somewhat buzzed, you kind of throw caution to the wind.
You weren't sure you could trust the individual. What does that mean?
Yeah, because he's a fucking stranger.
When you meet someone out of the blue and you go to a level that you're doing drugs with, or you're giving money to purchase drugs, or even for sexual.
Yeah, I mean, but he gave you the drugs, so it's like he's good, right? He's check.
You have to be sure that you can trust them. And when I say trust, I mean
they gave you the fucking, like, shit for the money that you gave them. So
you're not going to end up being robbed, or that you're not.
But he gave you, if you gave him the money, did you give him the money beforehand, and you were like waiting on what the fuck do you mean? What?
Having a knife stuck into you,
right.
You know, from one direction or another, or
yeah, like you're fucking somebody, like you're both consensually fucking, and randomly, I don't know, they just decide, hey, I'm going to fucking kill this dude because I don't want to keep fucking him. I want to go to fucking prison so I can get fucked unconsensually by a bunch of fucking people who smell like cancer and have big beards, because that's my style. I like crackheads and I like that shit. But now I can't choose. That's great. Yeah. What the fuck?
Pull up somewhere and all of a sudden the car door is going to open and you got 5 people pulling you out of it.
Totally.
That's what I mean when I say trust
Yep.
someone.
Yeah, I feel like this guy is more reasonable while he's on drugs than while he's sober. Oh, well, some random dude who I'm just chilling with. I have become a customer of his. He's proven to deliver honestly. So now I'm like, oh, well, dude, trust is really an issue. Oh, I even fucked him. So we're really on good. Dude, this guy could fucking kill me. What did I do to him? Why would he do that? Dude, he might do. It's like the drugs, like getting you off of that. You'd imagine the drugs would bring these types of fucking retarded things into your head. Oh, well, what if he fucking rapes me? Well, that's not really rape because I want him to. Oh, well, I'm fine. I don't know. You'd think that type of shit would start flowing into your brain once the drugs hit you, not before you see it. This guy's just fucking retarded. He should just do more drugs though. And he should, like, start smoking drugs with Obama again. He should live stream that. Like, on Tucker Carlson. They should all smoke fucking crack. They would beat Fox News by a landslide if they did that.
Been around at this point.
Why don't they just fucking do that?
Big time.
Yeah.
Right. So, probably not your first time in a situation like this.
Not at all. And that's why I said.
Did you know what I said, like, 5 seconds ago, that I would stop smoking weed? And you know what? I just took it back because, yeah, dude, this guy is back to just not being interested.
I pretty much know where I can go and
yeah,
at what point.
So you start rubbing his leg, and
Yeah,
he's.
there's no-
I mean, I think
Yeah, I started rubbing at his leg. Dude, he fucked me hard in the ass, my ass ripped, I got an STD. You haven't said any of those things, you've said, bro, I just started stroking it. That's the only thing you said, bro. Why do I have to keep repeating that shit instead of him just saying some awesome shit so I could be like, oh yeah. So I could stop smoking my fucking weed and stop going in his fucking direction, because I don't want to become him.
I was to be totally blunt with you, like a man who's not into gay sex would be like, whoa, settle down.
Trust me, if it was something that you were not interested
Yeah,
in,
I mean, of course, as a man who's not into gay sex, yeah, somebody, yeah, that sounds repulsive to you. That sounds like, oh, well, shit, I wouldn't really want to be in that situation with that, but how would that add feel? I don't know, dude. I'm not sure.
and you're right. I've had guys that I
Like,
read.
Tucker's just trying to, like, snip into something, but he doesn't really know what to say, because what the fuck is there to say to all this? Like, he's just giving all that minor details. He's just trying to question him on any little bit, instead of being like, dude, get to the point.
Wrong.
What happened? How did you fuck? How did that go? How, like,
That would literally try to break your hand.
For sure.
If
was
you went
he like, oh, well, yeah,
in
never
that
mind.
route. So it's not like this was
What was his fucking size? That's what you need to get to. Why hasn't Tucker asked him that yet? How big was Obama's dick? Did he have a big black cock? Did his cock like break his booty crack in half? Say that he raped you. That's actually something. Yeah, I know that he's not gonna say that, but I really want
that
him
much.
to.
I'm absolutely certain of, and I would almost be willing to bet you it wasn't his last.
So, so you performed oral sex on
I
Barack
did.
Obama. You did. In the driver's up front,
Yep.
and he's cool with this.
The driver has the partition up. He didn't have a problem with it. He didn't put it down for any reason.
I mean, he kind of set up the whole thing for this in the first place.
Exactly. And I have a funny feeling he had no bones to
Wait,
pick
so
with
even-
it as far as what
Like, said the driver's name. Oh,
took place.
fuck.
Yeah. So what happened after?
Like, as if the driver needed to be implicated into this. Like, why did Tucker ask him for his name? It's sort of like I don't know. It's like, dude, that's sort of a dox. Like, that person didn't do anything. It's like, I mean, to be fair, Obama, it's just like, everyone knows who he is. But, like, dude, why the fuck do you gotta bring up their name?
Afterwards, I actually went back to my hotel. I had specifically asked
Like, the
him to
driver literally has nothing to do with this.
drop Barack off
Other
first.
than just, yeah, they just were, they enabled it. Well, I mean, the people who had the bar open, they enabled you going into the bar and getting drunk and whatever. So I don't know, dude. I'd say personal choices, personal responsibility. Some guy allowed you to. Well, yeah, Obama could have just found another cab
But
driver.
for
It's
some
like, who
reason,
the
he and
fuck
Barack
cares,
chose
dude?
that they would drop me off at the hotel first, and then he would take Barack. So Barack actually made the drive out to Gurney, which is a suburb outside of Chicago, to the hotel for me to be dropped off.
What hotel was that?
It was the Comfort Inn in Gurney.
Ooh, that sounds depressing.
Well, you have to remember it was '99.
Yeah, no,
And it was close to the Great Lakes Naval facilities.
Yeah.
But I got dropped off. They left. The next day was somewhat interesting because he ends up showing up at my hotel room, which I thought was
Okay, and you,
somewhat weird.
and that's when you thought. Otherwise, I don't
But-
care, dude. I
wants
really
someone.
don't.
So when you say he showed up, he just
He showed up. I mean, I had no warning. I was in the room. There's a knock on the door. I opened the door.
Dude, there was
and
one knock. That was it. It wasn't. It didn't sound ferocious. He didn't say, "Open the door right now. I will fucking force my way in." He didn't.
he's standing there.
He was just standing there.
And he's standing there with more Coke. And he comes in. And it was just like a quick, rehash or rerun
And he doesn't have anybody else to fucking talk
from the
to.
night before.
exact same program.
Exact same program.
Was he smoking again? So Barack Obama smokes crack, and then you perform
Yep.
oral sex.
Dude, that's so weird that he never fucking that he never apparently smoked crack as president. He didn't seem to have a problem with that. So it's like he just got sober, didn't have any withdrawal symptoms. Like that happened pretty damn fast, right? Within less than 10 years. And like he was pretty young. He was all sober. He didn't have any like health consequences. Fuck, dude. He was like a regular fucking coke user. He was a regular crack and coke user. And he just did that shit. Fucked random people out of nowhere. Never got an STD because he was lucky. And then he became president and stopped being gay. Nah, that sounds...
And like I said, the only reason I had come out about it is I had reached out to the campaign.
Yeah, because you can't just let people mind their own fucking business and respect people's privacies. Like, that's something that happened between you and you, except it didn't, because it didn't fucking happen. But, like, if it did, it's, like, between y'all. Like, that's none of anybody else's business anyway. Like, because somebody's president, they lose the right to their privacy? Is that, like, the fuck? You were there too. You did the same shit that he did, apparently. So it's like, you're just saying, oh, well, he's the president. Who the fuck is? Nobody.
2007. Only because I saw all these kids getting excited about it.
Okay, wait. So, how did that end? Like,
Same way. You get off, you finish smoking, you leave.
like, thanks, bye?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. What did you think of him?
You know,
I thought
he
it
was
was
a faggot, but he had a big dick, you know? And that's what I really liked. You know, the way that he... Dude, you haven't even gone into that yet. How long was it? 13 minutes in? Are you fucking kidding me? Tucker, please press him on this. How big was his fucking dick? Was it darker than the rest of his body? Dude, we are dying to know.
Interesting.
A lot of gay people are probably dying to know as well, dude. Fuck.
I thought he was definitely a con, but
What do you mean by that?
Yeah,
well,
what the fuck does
in my
he mean by
life
that?
at that point, you made it clear. I had already been around.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, so you know when people are doing things because they actually really enjoy it, or they're sincere, or they're looking.
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
did Obama enjoy fucking you in the asshole, dude? Like, dude, that's like all we care about, and you're not even covering it. Like, this is clickbait.
Or
This is
connection,
fucking clickbait. None
or-
of this matters. We clicked on this for reasons that...
they're doing something
didn't
because
get-
they're looking for an in, or they're looking for a hook.
Yeah, he's
or-
looking to fuck you because he wants to come in your fucking asshole or whatever. Like, how did that feel, dude?
It's a
Please.
game.
Yeah.
So for me, I felt that it was a game for him. It was like, okay,
Yeah,
what-
did he want to take all your money for cocaine that he's giving you, so he's not taking you? What, did he want to bargain more with you, or what? What the fuck type of shit could you have given him? As like somebody who was going to become the president. What did he need from you? Like, yeah, get specific with that. Otherwise, you're just making no sense, and you sound like a fucking dumbass.
am I going to
cunt
get out of it,
faggot.
or is there something I can get out of it other than just, the sexual part?
Right.
And lucky
Like
for me,
fucking what?
I wasn't going back to Chicago anytime soon, so it really didn't matter.
So you were left with a bad taste in your mouth.
Something.
Yeah, bad taste. How did his cum fucking taste, dude? Tucker is there just throwing a softball of you like fucking Trump. Like, he's not giving any of the real questions that the audience really wants. Oh, what America really wants to know is how fucking big Obama's dick was. Tucker, you're not representing the American people well right now. Usually you do a good job at that, but for some reason right now you're falling off, bro. You're just asking him more questions about like all the shit that he says, except that all the shit he says is just like, dude, you should be trying to get him off of the topic. Like, get him off of his fucking little bullshit sentence that he's saying. None of it matters, dude. Tell him to get on with it. How did it taste, dude?
Yeah.
Did it feel good though?
Did you talk to him again?
I did not. In fact,
And did you have any idea, even though you had sex with him twice, you did cocaine with him, watched him smoke crack twice?
Imagine if this guy actually did that, or like some guy who just looked like Obama. It's like,
You had no idea who he was.
I had no idea who he was until I'm sitting
for all you know, like when years down the
in my
line,
house
that guy becomes
in
president.
Tequila,
It's like you haven't seen him in that long.
Agate, Mexico,
But yeah, apparently he's just fucking
in
bullshitting. So.
2004, and he walked on that stage
In Boston.
in the DNC convention, and I literally
Like apparently this guy got convicted and might even have done jail time on charges of deception, and that sort of nails like often in the fucking nails the nail in the fucking whatever the fuck, dude. Yeah.
the floor. I just hit the floor and was.
Wait, so you're watching the Democratic convention from Mexico,
I was
and the guy
laughing.
that smoked
Why?
crack in
Fucking why are you doing? And you were in Mexico. They have what TVs over there? Really? You fucking. And why the fuck are you in Mexico? You can afford an evening of cocaine with Barack Obama. Oh yeah, you can marry multiple spouses. That's also. Oh yeah, and they have like that's where the crack comes
your
from.
Comfort Inn with you,
Yeah.
I was laughing so hard.
and you were sure it was him.
I was absolutely positive.
How?
I don't forget people I've met. I don't forget people
Ah,
I've
dude. Okay. Well, that's very convincing. I don't forget people I've met. Okay.
spent time with. I just don't.
I just don't. This guy sounds demented as he says that. Like,
And just to restate, because I think you affirmed this.
like
but
I love how this guy's lisp just makes that sentence just so much better.
he used his real name when you asked him.
Yes.
He calls himself Barack or Barry.
Yeah, I know, right? That's pretty, you'd think this guy would know what he's doing and use an alias, right? Maybe he just doesn't care, like, the elites are gonna cover for him. He might as well, bro. He might as well just do like Trump, be fucking, just not even bother to cover up what he does. Just leave the boxes in the fucking bathroom for all we care. Just fucking put his real name on the crime he's committing of, fucking someone and having a good time and shit. And doing crack, bro. Holy shit, dude. Like, dude, presidents should smoke crack. They'd probably, like, have a much better performance if they want crack.
Rock.
And so did the driver.
And, dude, I should do crack. I'd probably perform better if I... Yeah, I'm gonna, like, think about it.
And that's why at first when everybody was referring to him as Barry, I just didn't understand or catch on. Because like I said, I didn't know that much about him, other than the fact that, hey, you know, you hook up, you know, today it's Grinder. Back then it was, you know,
The limo driver.
yeah, a limo driver or a bartender,
Grindr?
you know.
What is that?
You ask and somebody knows somebody or somebody doesn't.
Amazing.
Or if it's the bartender, they probably just kick you out. Hey, could you, like, I don't know, cover for me? Or, like, give me a spot to, like, have gay sex in and smoke some crack with, like, my crack buddy. Just make sure the police don't come. And if the police come, just, like, tell them that we aren't there. And if they come, just fucking... If they see us, just run. Oh, hell yeah, bro, I gotcha.
Amazing. So you're sitting there in Mexico.
Like, yeah, they'd probably kick you out, bro. Wait. Good. Back. Let me see if I have any views. I forgot that I could have. No, 5 views throughout the entire time. Literally fucking 5. Yeah, this is super depressing. Fuck.
And you think, that's the guy I had sex with.
Dude,
Smoked
I
crack with."
can't believe I might like not watch this whole thing. This is very bombing.
Yep.
And what do you think?
Like I said, I just started cracking up. I freaked out. I had even pointed out to some friends of mine that were at the house that night. And I
Yeah,
told
let
them,
me
I
guess,
said,
they
"You know,
didn't fuck. they didn't fucking believe you, because, bro, you should have taken a picture or something. I mean, yeah, why would he do that on the spot? Yeah, no shit.
Not gonna believe this. I said,
dude, I wish that this guy had a picture proving that he smoked crack with Obama. He should just make one.
blew this guy twice. You know, and they just start
I
cracking
blew
up.
this guy twice. The first fucking interesting thing he says.
But that's the thing about me. I've never been in the closet. I've never hid.
Well, that... I don't even know how this makes Obama... Fuck me, dude, my thing you just... I don't even see how that makes Obama look bad. He got blown twice by this fucking faggot who's now in Mexico, and look where Obama is, dude.
I mean, I'm always very
He
direct.
fucking used his diversity bullshit to, like he was a crackhead and he got blown by this guy, and look where he is now, dude. Now this guy's talking about him for an hour.
And, you know, and I'm just like, this is unreal, you know, and I had no idea that he was going to run, you know, in 2008, but I was back from Mexico, but it was a strange
I wonder what the
feeling,
fuck you did in Mexico.
sitting there watching him walk across that stage and realizing who he was.
Huh. So what did you do? You said you reached out to the campaign?
Well, I didn't do anything in 2004, but when he announced his run for 2008, I did reach out to the campaign in late 2007 because
To tell
I'd
them
seen
what?
all
That you're a fucking degenerate who, like, used to smoke crack with the president, and now you're fucking butthurt that he got somewhere and you're still a fucking crackhead, douchebag, fucking degenerate, and so you wanna, like, tell his staff to send him a personal message from you to fuck off or whatever, want to take action against him, because he shouldn't get to do that.
a lot
Fuck
of
you
these
talking
college
about?
kids talking about how thrilled they were, how there was a candidate who was
Like, if this
completely
story was real, that wouldn't even make Obama look bad.
honest about his entire life, his drug use, you know, what he did as when he was in school, you know, the constant back and forth. 1 minute is
Did he even say, I've never done drugs? I mean, to be fair, he probably said that at some point. Like, which president wouldn't say
yes,
that?
I did cocaine when I was younger, or no, I never did cocaine, but I smoked weed. So I just simply pointed out that all I was asking was, look, why don't you just simply come out and say,
Because it's none of anybody's fucking business. Like, dude, does this guy not understand privacy? Like, is this guy that fucking dumb? Would you want people knowing about that? Would you want people pointing that out? Is that not your fucking business? Because you're not hurting anybody? Like, because you have to repent to fucking God and your people for fucking minding your own business? Jesus Christ, dude. Like, is this guy an authoritarian, or what
I
the
did
fuck
coke,
is
and
this
I've
shit?
done it as recently as 1999. You know, just tell the truth. Put it out there and be honest and let it stay as the truth rather than this back and forth. Never did hear anything back from them immediately.
Who did you reach out to? Do you remember?
I reached out to actually David Axelrod's office in Chicago. I'm trying to remember the letters because it was actually 3 letters.
And did you say I had sex with Barack Obama?
This is the interesting part.
No, it's
My first
not.
contact
It's not gonna
with the
be.
campaign never mentioned the sex whatsoever. That was actually brought to my attention by someone who eventually reached out to me in late 2007, claiming to be with the campaign, but wasn't with the campaign.
What do you mean that was pointed out to you? So you never told
I
anyone
never,
in the Obama campaign you'd had sex with Barack
not
Obama?
in 2007, no.
Interesting. But they knew?
Yep.
What the fuck?
Well, that's weird.
I'm assuming Barack himself because the phone calls that I got. in
Yeah,
late
Barack
2007
Obama just told his staff that he had sex with fucking you. He doesn't even know who the fuck you are. He doesn't even remember you. If that even really happened, he wouldn't. Cause he keep speaking like that, dude. You'll have my attention.
came from a gentleman that I have repeatedly identified as Donald Young. And it was Donald Young who had mentioned to me that the campaign was not going to acknowledge the sex and the drug interaction.
Oh, well, maybe because it didn't happen, and who the fuck cares? And yeah, what, dude? Did you mention, bro? I call you. Went to the same high school. You picked your fucking nose, dude. I saw you do that. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Is what anybody reflectively thinks about that. That's not. Nobody gives a shit. Did he commit a crime that, like, should be a crime? Oh, he minded his own business. He got high, enjoyed himself, at the detriment of nobody else. Except that didn't even fucking happen, because this guy's just fucking bullshitting for attention. But clearly he's not good at it, because he got this great opportunity, and he's just fucking, like, I don't know if he took fucking heroin or whatever the fuck. He's just, dude, I don't know. This guy's eyes don't look fucking too red. He doesn't look high.
And I was somewhat taken.
I mean, yeah, he's just fucking old.
Because, like I said,
He-
I
and he's
never
a dumbass.
mentioned sex to the campaign at all at that point. I had in 2008, but I had not in 2000.
Okay, that is amazing, and I want to get to who Donald Young was in just a minute. But I apologize for being a bad interviewer. But let me just ask the obvious question: was what was Obama like on crack?
Actually, and
No, that is the only thing we give a shit about. That's why you put that into your, what's it called? Your trailer for this shit. Is because that's the only thing people care about.
I hate to say this because some people are going to think I'm really crazy.
Okay.
I knew a
What
lot
is
of
he
people
like?
that smoked it because I was in Miami in the early
Did he
80s
get
when
angry and he beat you? He beat your ass cheeks until they turned red? Otherwise, we don't really care, dude. Did he start giving a speech?
became quite popular. Similar to a friend of mine that I knew in Miami, gets extremely high, calm, almost euphoric.
Oh, dude, great.
And
So
then as it
you're gonna
starts
be
to
like,
come-
oh, well, I could have just told you that Obama was this way, but now I'm gonna tell you, well, Obama was sort of the same way, dude. It's like, fuck, that's not what we wanted to hear. You're making this up. Why? It's like, you want it to not, like, if you make it sound too interesting, people are gonna be, oh, well, that's fake. No, we know that it's fake. We don't give a shit.
down.
This sounds so gay. Nobody wanted
You
to
know,
hear
the-
this.
Twitching and the looking, anything that looks white that's sitting on the seat or
Dude, and he started fucking you with a toothbrush or whatever the fuck. Dude, go on. He didn't do anything interesting or entertaining on crack. Like, President of the United States, like, became president, sorta accomplished some things. Like, think whatever you will of him. He was a talented fucking, like, accomplished guy. He apparently even smoked crack and then became president. That's an even bigger accomplishment, supposedly, if he did that. And he just, when he was on crack, he didn't do anything. Now that sounds less believable. This fucking dude did nothing when he was on crack. Just imagine, like, we all know this didn't happen. Imagine if Obama, I said that like a faggot. Imagine if Obama was... Fuck me, dude. Imagine if Obama was on crack. How do you think he would act? Do you think he would act the way this guy is saying? Do you think he'd fucking start doing this shit? Just develop Tourette's because he's on crack? And that's what crack does. It gives you Tourette's. No, he fucking wouldn't, because that's fucking retarded. Crack doesn't give you Tourette's. Fucking being a dumbass or whatever it gives you. I don't know.
Or you assume is another piece that fell off that you
Yeah.
can pick up and smoke. But
Wait, what is he
While he
talking
was
about?
high,
Smoking.
pretty
Nah,
much the
my
same.
brain's just
controlled.
shut
Pretty
off at this
controlled,
point.
euphoric, talkative, but not really saying anything.
So it was like his
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, that's so. Crank pretty much made him like into a zombie because crank doesn't wake you up and make your brain more I don't know, capable of thinking. It doesn't do that shit. It's like crack and meth. Nah, that's got nothing to do one with the other. Crack doesn't make you more alert and more I don't know. No, it just makes you just less capable, I guess.
presidency.
Just it incapacitates you. Oh, well, that's an interesting fucking story. We didn't even know crack could do that. Apparently crack does that though. Ooh, well,
A lot like it.
it's a big stretch. It's
Um,
like
was-
this guy just threw his whole like let's make this story believable out the window by just trying so hard to make it as plain and boring as possible. Because if he makes it like interesting, it's like oh you'd expect if it's real, it's probably less good. Because like two good stories are just too good to be true. Well, you already started it out, but just a story. The only thing that is interesting in this whole hour-long interview is the story being I smoked crack with Obama and fucked him in the asshole, and he fucked me in the asshole. It's like, yeah, that's already people are already at that. The oh well, too good to be true, right? Because we all want to think that he did, because that'd be dope as fuck. But yeah, then you try to mellow it out with, oh, well, actually, it wasn't as interesting as you think. I'm sort of like half asleep talking about this. It's not because I'm like a product of incest. No, that's not what happened. It's not the crack either. Yeah, basically, it was just not that interesting, bro. And then he goes with, oh, well, yeah, when Obama smoked crack, oh, well, that wasn't interesting either. As if that's fucking realistic, dude. I spent like 20 minutes pointing that out. Yeah, me speaking like this, weed does that. So you're saying that crack does what, like pretty much what weed does,
was
dude,
it your
or
impression?
alcohol
of
or
course,
whatever?
You would, strictly speaking, no. But was it your impression that this was the first time you'd ever smoked crack?
No. No.
Yeah, no. Why the
you
fuck
don't-
would it be? That makes no sense. The first time you smoke crack, just with a random stranger and you're fucking selling it to them. Like you're selling coke to them and you're smoking crack with them, and it's like it's not even like you gave it to him. He just fucking had it and dude, why?
Don't. First of all, you
Taku
don't
just doesn't know what to ask him.
buy crack, get in a limo, and have a pipe in your pocket if it's the first time you smoke crack.
Yeah, I mean,
You just don't.
That makes sense. So I've read about your story to the extent it's been written about, not very much. But I'd never read that Donald Young, this man Donald Young, called you and told you that he knew you'd had sex with Barack Obama.
That was the contact in late 2007 that I had that originally came under the guise that they were part of the Obama campaign.
So who was Donald Young?
Donald Young is a choir director. And
okay,
a school
dude, we
teacher.
don't
He
we
was
don't
a
really
choir
care
director.
about this shit. I got, dude, the amount of time I've spent so far, I've got double that left. No fucking way, dude. This is just not that interesting. I'm sorry. Yeah, whatever. Dude, oh, I hope y'all have enjoyed this shithole fucking. Well, y'all didn't, cause I fucked that up with all of this. Oh my god, this is so sad. So sad. But oh, so sad. Whole 10 minutes. Well, I hope y'all would have enjoyed this live stream, and I will be fucking seeing y'all next time and shit, dude.